let slip your mind. Hey, walk around with your head up and your chest out. Be smart and let's go next week. You got me? Hey, who's out? Who's out? Who's out?
All right, baby. They came to our house, baby. We had a bad state from us from last year. They came to our house. Let's show them. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready.
Hey, what?
We ready. We ready for y'all.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host of this show are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, this is not serious, this is not real. I am an untrained professional content creator who is freestyling this show. I do not encourage you to try this at home alone. Enjoy the show.
What up, guys? All right. Sorry, I was taking care of some housekeeping. All right. Welcome to the show. I am happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you guys. If you haven't, please already hit the like button. I would truly appreciate it. Bushwatchers, please feel free to hit the thumbs down button. I would appreciate that as well. If you're new here, my name is Cynthia. Welcome to What's Up, Cynthia. Tonight, I have some things on my chest that I want to get off. Now, I'm not really sure what to call this, so I'm gonna tell you. Am I telling you a story? I'm gonna tell you a story from my perspective. Let me just say it that way. There's been some couple of things going on here the past few days, and I just want to address some of these things and get some things off of my chest. But before I do, let me say hello to the chat. There is only one of you that will ever have a personalized meme.
I haven't got an attitude with anybody except you, Steven. Distance yourself. You cross this line, we're gonna have a problem.
Fuck your line.
Fuck you. Damn, dude. I knew from the very first minute I met you, you were gonna be a fucking problem.
Yes, indeed. But you know what? I was wrong about Steven. But Steven, I can't say that for everybody else in my atmosphere tonight. But you, I do truly appreciate indeed. Margot, I'm Jack. Margot, I'm so thankful for you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the wonderful things that you say about me, even when I'm not around. I notice them and I thank you for them. I truly do. I can't tell you how much I love and adore you. And I'm so glad to have met you. And I hope you're having a great life right now. I hope things are going well. I hope those little rugrats aren't bothering you at school. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My homie, Stephen David, I appreciate you. Alrighty, guys. Now, as we know here in the chat, in this panel verse, we do some reviewing of videos, right? But this tonight, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to actually review my video from last night, because my video from last night involved this character. And you need to stick around for the monologue I've got about my video from last night, because it does pertain to you. Now, let me go ahead and get that pulled up. You know, guys, this started I want to say it started earlier in the week. Let me say it that way. I watched a video from one of my new favorite YouTube people, Sergeant Curtis. He is a content creator, a former police sergeant who reviews Soft Citizen videos and critiques them. But he's critiquing more so the police officers doing the stop. He's giving them directions like, I've noticed they have the flashlight in their gun hand, so if something were to pop off, they would have to immediately, move their flashlight to grab their gun. So these are examples of his type of critique of the officers. But he just so happened the other night to pull a video where the guy got arrested, and he was like, but I don't understand, it worked for Paula and Slave. And I was like tickled because I actually know who Paula Enslaved is, right? And so I read a review of it. And well, that triggered a lot of people because the next thing I know is that OTW reviewed my stream, and then it became a whole thing. And then from there, it's just been stream after stream after stream of people just saying things about me. They're taking things out of context. They're completely manipulating the narrative for whatever reason. And this guy here, oh, one of the biggest ones. Look, I mean, right here, look at Cynthia. See, like, it's crazy to me. This is somebody that I've been rocking with and supposed to rock with me. But look at his behavior right now. But I'm going to get to all that because you see, last night, I had this live stream, and this gentleman came up there and totally destroyed it. I mean, and then had the audacity to talk to me and be like, oh, you're just a demon lover. You should just repent. You should talk to God. He's not going to approve of you. Like, I went back and I reviewed that. And you know what I thought to myself about you, Snafu Snaps? I thought to myself, you know what? You are someone who claims to be out here loving God, but yet you are not doing God's work. You are over here just doing the devil's work. You were bringing nothing good, not one fruit of the Spirit were you showing last night, Snafu Snaps. You were just vomiting chaos. You were just vomiting hate, spewing hate, lies, and slander. But listen, I still rock with you, though. I mean, I really do, bro. But you're never, ever going to be allowed to come onto this panel again until you have a better attitude. And you see today, Snafu Snaps, I saw you over at Jackson. You were all cool, calm, and collective because you were cupcaking to everybody over there. But see, last night, you didn't like it going over. You didn't get to control the narrative, and you were completely out of control. And I thought, you know what? Snafu Snaps, it's time you take a time out. Now, I'm not saying you'll never be back up here, but you're not going to come up here until you can control your behavior, young man. I'm going to have to start treating you like my child. You see, I try to treat you like a friend, but now you're nothing more than a child to me. You need to grow the fuck up. Do you understand me, Snafu Snaps? I don't care who you are, who you know, who you're connected to. You need to grow up. That does not give you the right to come onto my platform and completely destroy it because you're in your feelings about something. What that something is, I don't know, nor do I care enough to ask. Okay? So you are not a friend to me. I want you to know that because if you had any respect, you would have kept your ass off the panel last night. You should have controlled yourself. I just out of rocking with me and the way I rock with you. When nobody else really gave a fuck about you except Paul and OTW, I was one of the few people when Flow State and others were determined not to let you on the panel. I let you on the panel for what? Because I saw something good in you in the midst of all your little evil ways. I still saw a good heart in you. But last night you showed me that you don't reciprocate that to me. You have absolutely no respect for what I do for you. You have no respect for what the work I come up here and do on my panel. You just wanted to come up here and shit on it because you weren't getting your way. You were attacking people in the chat that had nothing to do with the conversation going on last night because you were in your feelings about something. I don't give a damn, Snafu Snaps. Go call the whole entire strike team. Call the backup reserve strike team. Send any and everybody you want after me. I give zero fucks. You have no control over me on this app, nor will you control the narrative. I still rock with you, though. I want you to know I still rock with you, homie. I mean, we still cool. I'll still talk to you on other panels, but this is my business and this is my home, and you're not stepping foot in here again. You are more than welcome to sit in the backyard, the front yard, the chat is where you can be at. Now, however, if you get out of control, like Hanko Flamio there, the one that you can't stand, has my permission to just time you out for fun. If he gets a chuckle out of it, I'm going to get a chuckle out of it too. You get zero respect from me now. That is what you have demoted yourself to. And I'm sure that you don't care. You're going to start screaming. You're going to start running around, spreading a hate campaign on me. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I can hardly wait to hear the stories that you're going to come up about me. They're going to be recycled. They're going to be the same things you say about everybody else. However, thank you, Autumn's Glory, indeed. This is big. Not that I ran PR, I saw something in him because, guys, let's not forget, Snafu Snaps was a part of my contest video. Y'all remember the contest video? I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna show it. Should I show it? I'm not gonna show it. But he was great. So many people commented, Snafu Snaps made that video. You see, I saw good in you, Snaps. I really did. But what you did to me last night was complete bullshit. And I hate to be cussing right now because I am trying to be better, especially during Lent in the time that I'm supposed to be holy. But I am upset with you, sir. I'm upset that you did not have more respect for me as a content creator. As many channels as you have lost, you would come up here and think you're going to shit on my channel and I'm going to still just rock with you and let you come up and do that? You're crazy. You lost your mind. But we did know that for sure. Anyways. Listen. Stepstein has dirt on all of you. No, he doesn't have dirt on me. Because you know what, Arpo? I'm going to star that video. I hope you stick around because I'm going to come back and address that little topic right there. People who claim to have dirt on each other. And they don't have dirt. Obviously, they have public information or information where somebody has come up and said something and been transparent and tried to be authentic and tried to have conversations and tried to keep it real. But then there's the broken little people out here, the brokenhearted. I don't know if this was the right time to pull it up, but this right here.
Enough animosity out there that why do we got to fight with each other?
Yeah,
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but I think nowadays we're not even made, but people have become accustomed of finding the enemy. And it's not even just a particular enemy. It's just some people got disgruntled or hatefulness in their heart, and they need to direct it towards somebody else.
Exactly. That's exactly it. You are not wrong at all, Chuck. And that gentleman, I'm not sure who he was, but was absolutely correct. There are some people that just have hate in their heart and they need to direct it at somebody, not because that somebody necessarily did something to them, not because that somebody necessarily disrespected them, but just because they exist and they have hate and that's their new target. And it just so happens that I myself along the way have collected some clowns. Some clowns have started coming my way, and I now officially have my goof troop. These are my clowns. Now, as you can see, my clowns are not happy and cheerful. You know, when you go to the circus and you see the clowns that make you laugh, they all, like 20 of them come out of the Volkswagen Bug. How do they do that? I have no clue. But you know, the ones with the funny noses and all these have the red noses. They also have the sad faces. Look at the faces of these clowns. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it just so happens to I have 7 clowns in my goof troop. Now, I truly do wish that my clowns were happier. I wish that when I had these type of situations, I wish that I could look at the guys and at least chuckle and be like, dang it, they're funny. but I can't because my clowns here are just sad. They're sad. They're pathetic. Oopsies. They are the John Wayne Gacy type of clowns, my clowns. I'm like, holy, right? I'm upset. But you can't pick everything. You know, you just don't get that privilege of picking that. So today I'm going to address some of the clowns. And like I said, we're going to start with reviewing my stream. We're not going to review it. I'm going to kind of script, and I'm going to show you how I was in the zone. I was in the zone when I'm alone. I've realized that one thing about me. I am better alone. Some of you drag me down. And I don't mean that in a negative way to everybody. It's just that sometimes I'm on the roll and y'all aren't rolling with me. So I realized that watching my video from last night. You can build a circus, but you can't pick your clowns. Indeed. Starring that too. I'm going to pop that up every once in a while tonight. And you seem like a nice lady. Seems like some don't have a productive life. Well, I'm going to star that. Man, my chat is on fire this Friday night. Way to go, guys. I appreciate that. All right, share screen. And a couple of you were here last night. So, again, I'm not going to go too deep into this. I'm merely going to kind of go through it and just, I want y'all to see. I want you to see where everything kind of started to go wrong. And today, as I was reviewing it, I was like, wait a minute. I'm screwing up and letting these people up here. All right.
Zebra spends most of its time investigating the Saharan grasslands for signs of
Cupcake and pedo bitch. Get out of my way, you pogo cupcake. Get the fuck out of here. You're not part of this crew, you fraudster pogo.
I started off the stream last night talking about the gentleman Snafu Snap, someone who calls himself my homie. We even have special cupcake names for each other. Not because we really feel that way about each other, because it triggers people. And that makes us chuckle. You know what I mean? So yeah, we rock with it. But you know, like I said last night, he's been going around. He's been just crapping on people in the chat, crapping on people on the panels. And then people are like mad at me. Like, you support him. You're always over there with him. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I decided last night to address it. I know I have them. Oh yeah. They might add some seasoning onto it. And let's be clear. Sometimes I think it's too much seasoning. Yeah. I'm going up here. I'm apologizing. I'm apologizing on behalf of Snafu Snaps. It's not even anything I've done, but I'm merely apologizing for his behavior because I don't like the way he treats some of you people. I don't like it because nobody here is perfect, and especially not him. So for him to do that, it's horrible. But in this panel verse, you got to let people fight their own battles, because you could jump in, you can try to defend somebody that's going at somebody, and they could be mortal enemies. And then the next live stream, their co-host. All right. So I've learned to be like, stay out of it. It has nothing to do with me. Right. So I'm chilling, having a good stream. I finally open up the panel and I let Snaps come up. Right. And he just is so vulgar. Do you want me to raid you?
I don't really care. Right now, you got a pedophile as a mod.
He's just up here. This is the guy who's talking about Jesus, is judging other people, saying, hey, you're not going to go to heaven. Lord doesn't love you. Just saying all a bunch of stuff. But then he's just up here doing the most demonic stuff, right? Just horrible, horrible stuff. And then Hank comes up here, and if you haven't known, which all of you probably do, you know, he's accused Hank of horrible, horrible crimes, accusations for the last 8 months. And so Hank said, you know what, let's talk it out. Let's hash it out. Let's have this moment. Bring your proof. We're going to talk about it. What did Snafu Snaps choose to do? He chose instead to attack people in the chat. He attacked TML. TML, I'm going to get to you in a minute. Don't you worry. He started attacking OG, who just stopped by to say hi and support my channel. Snafu Snaps, that's one of the reasons you are out of here. When somebody who's just stopping by to support my channel and you don't like them does not give you the right to attack them. It truly doesn't, Snaps. You are better than this. I have watched you. I have talked to you. You have been in control. I have worked with you on projects. You have stayed in control. Whatever had you triggered last night was not of God, number one, was not of anything good, number two, and was not going to be tolerated, number three, and most importantly, over here anymore. It's not. You are not going to tear me down with you, Snafu Snaps. I'm sorry. At some point in life, you just got to tell your friend, hey, good luck. Hope you make it to the shore, but I'm not drowning with you. So it goes on and on.
No, Hank's a pedophile. We're going to talk about
Yeah.
Narrative.
And then he starts going after people in the chat, right? And then, which is this gentleman named Machine Lies. Except Machine Lies here, he's in the chat, he's triggered. Of course, Snafu Snaps is saying things about him. Are they true? Are they not true? I don't know. I don't care. Like, I don't care, right? But I'm like, holy crap, this is, you got to get out under control. So then, what does TML do last night? He goes over to another panel of one of these guys, right? And now TML and I had a conversation on his panel a couple of nights ago. And we also, I addressed something on the panel that he asked me in chat. I addressed it honestly, and I didn't try to run from it. I didn't try to duck from it. And instead, when he went over there to the other clown's channel, he created the narrative like it wasn't true, right? Oh, well, not that it wasn't true. He created it, but he didn't add the part. He left out the part where I took ownership of it and what truly happened. He just took out the parts that he was able to manipulate and make it bad. Now, this is the internet. This is the panel. This is what happens. You can come on here and you can be authentic, but people can choose to twist your story and to make it different. They could create the narrative, and then also, good decision. If you reached out and it fell on hard heart, shake the dust off of your feet. Indeed, true words indeed. But here's the thing, Autumn. I was over there at TML, one of these clowns' channels, and we had a conversation, and I told him, hey, this gentleman is accusing me of these vile things, and I stated them, right? But this other clown who goes by the name Gabe, he's changed it. And we're going to review something from him here in a minute. As a matter of fact, let me just get there. He takes the part out and he clips it to like where I'm the one saying like I do these vulgar things. Not, he clipped out the part where I said, well, this other person's always saying these things about me. And it was just such manipulation and just such conniving, malice, hate. But you know what makes it worse about this guy Gabriel and what he did is that he fancies himself as one of those channels that is like about elevation and higher consciousness. The worst. Like it always seems to be those people who are about higher consciousness and raising the vibrations are always the most low vibrational, bottom of the barrel trash. Like, what is that? What is that? So I'm not even going to repeat the things that he said, nor am I going to even really discuss and go over them because they don't matter. They're so low vibrational. It's horrible. But what makes it so worse about this Gabriel content creator is that he has I don't know what to say, he claims that he's making this video for this video vlogs and all these panels for his son, his 6-year-old son. So his 6-year-old son, I believe that's the age, can look back at his life and can say, oh, look at my dad. He was so cool on the Panelverse. Look at him taking clips out of out of context and saying the most lowest vibrational things about him. That's my dad. Man, I love my dad. I love it. I love how low vibrational my dad was. I get it now. What is that? What is that, right? So I'm not even going to do that because it's not only was it offensive to me, it was offensive to one of my friends, which is like when I say friend, it's somebody that I've worked with on this show, on this app. I mean, we've had shows together. We've had shows together. Hang on, which one is it? Which one was it? Oh, yes. We've had shows together, but you see, one of the things that these hang on one second. One of the things though that these clowns are trying to do is they're trying to like pit us against each other. Like this is one of the most common low vibrational things that these type of people do is they'll try to like, oh well, you really, you know, I can't believe you're friends with that person, like, because, you know, they're really not that good of a person, but you're so amazing. You're so great. I don't see it. So, you know, this is one of their standard techniques in this live stream. Let me not be a bitch. Hold, please. Let me go ahead and drop this live stream because it's only right that if I play his content that I show it, that I give you the link to go and see the whole entire stream. And the title was interesting, going on TML's live on a full blood moon. You know, I gotta say, make sure to check this guy out. I'm just gonna say this guy out. I'm not even gonna say his name, but y'all, if you're here, you know, if you're watching, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, when he said that, something dawned on me. One of my viewers earlier left a comment on one of my videos, and they said, be aware during Lent. Be aware, Cynthia, during Lent. And I thought, what an odd thing to say. What an odd thing to say. And now I know exactly what you mean. It's a coping mechanism. Yes. Adam says, if that many are upset with you, you must be doing something right. God sees it all. Indeed. And you know what? Today I was doing my Lent, and you know what the verse was? Romans 8:1. Therefore, no one can condemn you. That is the third time this week that verse has come into my life. That is the Lord saying, hey, girl, don't forget this. Do not forget this. Don't forget this at all. Pitting us against each other. First of all, hello, Wizard. Good to see you. Pitting us against each other is easy enough for them to do, considering we do well enough ourselves. Greetings all. Indeed, Wizard, indeed. So, TML goes over to this one clown named TML, goes over to this other clown named Gabriel, who then goes over, and while over at Gabriel's panel, this other clown named Paul comes up. I know it's a lot of clowns, guys. I know it's a lot of clowns up there. So I'm just trying to give you. So we're at clown Gabriel's channel. And then up here, can y'all see my little arrow? Up here is TML. This clown right here is Paul. It's like all the clowns are all three up top. Okay. And they're having correlates directly with Isaiah 54:17. Indeed. How do I want to start into this? Like, one of the things that my friend Yolanda and I have been discussing is how men peacock to each other. There truly is this hierarchy on the Panelverse and in groups and in communities. That there is. Now, I personally don't view it like that. I view, hey, we're all content creators out here trying to get it. Whether that be trying to get cash apps, donations, subscribers, viewers, numbers. techniques on how to be better at having conversations. We're all out here trying to get it. However, there are content creators that will be like, oh my God, look at this guy. He's got so many numbers. He's so much better than us, you know. And there happens to be this hierarchy. And so let's say if there's a gentleman like, I don't know, let's hang on one second because, you know, I'm loving this. Let's say there's a clown by the name of Gabriel who has both TML and Paul on the thing. In that hierarchy, Paul would be considered the top. Then it would be probably TML. If I had to guess by the way I see them treating each other. And then underneath TML would be Gabriel when it comes to the order of the clowns. Again, these are the clowns that I have to deal with in that video. I mean, in that video link that I dropped, he is, Paul is constantly like, when it starts to get hot, he'll like bring my name up into it or something. So in this hierarchy, it kind of goes in order. This lowest clown, middle clown, highest clown, right? So I want to play this video, and I just want to give you the observation of why all of you clowns, when you go around and you talk about me and you spread these lies and you slander, I want you to understand that I never take anything I'll say serious because A, no one can condemn me. Therefore, no one can condemn me. However, what I do is y'all are so low vibrational. You have a man that has a stream for his child that is clipping things out of context so that I say vulgar things, not only about myself, but about a friend of mine, another woman. Like, that is so disgusting, right? But I'm not going to be triggered by it because it's low vibrational. I'm not going to waste my time. You have the other clown up here, TML, who likes to spread lies about me, but I'm not spread lies about me. He likes to omit things about me when he's telling the story. Doesn't care about the fact that I came up here and had the honest conversation with him, that I stood in my truth, and that I was not dodging that. He will still instead find a way to make it bad. He will never once give me credit for that because honestly, I don't think he can see it. I don't think he actually sees value in himself. Therefore, he could never see value in such a thing. But the hierarchy clown, Paul, right? Paul is always mad because I made a decision in 2020 that he doesn't agree with. Oh boy, it is on and popping tonight, sir. He has an issue with the problem that he doesn't agree with, and instead he's going to promise to condemn me for the rest of life because it's not by his standards of living. Okay, so I just wanted to give you kind of like an idea of who the clowns were tonight. So I just took this one. Oh, wait, is this? Nope, wrong clip. Sorry. Let me go back and find it. If you haven't pitched, this clip is only going to be a minute and 11 seconds. It's not even a long clip, right? It's just, but in this little small 1 minute and 11 seconds, it pretty much breaks down everything that you need to know about Paul, TML. Well, no, not really TML. It's just going to show how, well, he's not the highest on the hierarchy. And Paul, in this 1 minute and 11 seconds, it's going to show you exactly everything that I need you guys to see and why I don't take you serious. Now, of course, there are others, but they're not even worth addressing. I have a clip for them. All right, so
I want to say this: you may have people you don't like, but yeah, but it's just best to avoid the people you don't like. And say,
I don't know who this guy is, but again, just like what not Jack. Oh my gosh. If Chuck heard me call him Jack.
Enough animosity out there that why do we got to fight with each other?
Yeah,
am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but I think nowadays we're not even made, but people have become accustomed of finding the enemy. and it's not even just a particular enemy. It's just some people got disgruntled or hatefulness in their heart, and they need to direct it towards somebody else.
Indeed, they need to direct it towards somebody else. And like this gentleman on the panel is like, but hey, if you don't like somebody, stay away from them. Simple, right? Sounds simple to me.
Talking about them endlessly. But that's the way I have to say it.
Yeah, I try to do that. I've said that
in the open and admit.
NPC. I'm sorry, Gabriel. No, NPC's correct here in this moment. I want you to know why I don't take you serious when it comes to your insults about me. You just got owned on your own panel. How the hell do you let someone in your house and then run it? This gentleman just down here just asked you a logical question, and you were actually in the middle of answering it, and you allowed Paul, the highest one on the hierarchy, to cut you off. Sir, you don't even have respect on your own panel from your guests. They run over you. The reason that you are attacking me is because you're hoping that somebody takes you seriously. And nobody's going to take you seriously. Paul doesn't take you seriously. I don't take you seriously. I'm sure there are many others that don't take you seriously because we are constantly watching you get owned on your channel. Anybody can come and run over on you on your channel. Anybody. And everybody knows when you're triggered because you start breathing like a wild animal, Gabe. You really do. But here we go. Let's just play it back because I want y'all to see. You probably weren't paying attention, but I always am.
Yeah, I try to do that. I've said that
in the open and admitting it right now. And thank you, Browns boy, because this is a revelation, and I'm glad that you're doing it. See, and this is where you get got by your own expose.
See, he's not even having a conversation. Paul is not even addressing the channel, the panel. I mean, he's not even addressing them. He's having a fight with this weirdo in chat named Browns boy. Why they call him that, I don't know. I just know that dude is cuckoo, right? This is who Paul is engaging with. He has no respect for you, Gabe. He is up there just taking over your channel. You're trying to have good vibrations and raise yourself and raise your levels up or frequency, and you're getting owned. Stop having people up there that control you.
You just admitted indirectly that what you're doing right now is tribalism, that you're trying to put pressure on me and claim that I'm something to try to make me feel something because of who's been around me. So you're doing guilty by association, right?
Now listen, if you know anything about the clown named Paul, one thing is he is a word wizard. Gabriel is a fake nice guy. Indeed. Oh, heck, he lets Snafu do that. Hang on. He lets those that will rep against the others help him look better. Cloud chasing. Virtue signaling. He is a good guy, peaceful guy. No, he's not. After I saw his behavior last night, he is not a peaceful guy. Not only is your son going to watch you be the most low vibrational, the most lowest way a person can be is you take things out that are sexual and vulgar that I said that someone says about me, but you clipped it to make it look like I said it. Not only is your son going to see that, he's going to see you get owned on your panel. He's going to see you when you try to speak up on your own panel and involve in conversations that are really about something that could lead to good conversations, get owned by somebody who wants to have a fight with a nobody in chat. Like, is this really, like, I don't even believe that. And if that is true, you need to delete some of these lives and just go and make up new ones because what you have shown is horrible. But I want to get to Paul now. I'm trying to get to this guy.
And that's part of the problem, right? We don't need to be doing tribalism and false projections and bad faiths to try to figure out who's who and what's what. We're not here, bro. Get a job, figure.
See, Gabe, again, TML is trying to have the conversation, but of course, Paul has to be the guy that just runs everything, and he's on the hierarchy, right? And because he's that guy, everybody is going to bow down to them. Even if you're aware of it or not, please take a look at it right now. You are bowing down to him. You control this button. Watch. I'm gone. Wait, I'm gone. See, as a host of a show, you have that button. Hey, Paul, this is my show. Hang on 1 second. I was speaking. Hang on, Paul. TML was saying something. But you don't do that. What do? You huff and you puff and you be quiet like what is expected of you when Paul is on that panel. Holy crap. This is what you want your offspring to see? This is your legacy right now? And you think I'm going to take you serious? You think I'm going to feel threatened? You think I'm going to feel little? You think I'm going to feel judged by you? Buddy, I am laughing at you. I am laughing, and I'm thankful I am nothing like you. Paul never, ever steps foot on my channel. You know why? He'd never get away with that shit. Paul can sit there and scream and holler, I don't like Cynthia. No, you don't like the fact Cynthia doesn't cut to you. That's what you don't like. But you have plenty of those men around you, and please don't get it twisted. A lot of women like him. See, Paul bends over for me. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds freaky. There are a lot of women, though, that like Paul. They like that arrogance. They like the narcissism. It's peculiar to me. I don't get it. But I'm just saying, as a content creator, it's a bad look to have him just run all over you on your own page. Oh, my God, your own house.
Out your own passion and purpose in life, generate a life.
Oh, here we go. Oh, now listen, Paul, I'm about to address you now.
In life, generate a livelihood and a living for yourself and others, and try to come up in this world with your community and do better and be better and have better, and not destroy yourself in the process. If you, I think you got a full life, because I know
he just said it. He just went down this list. If you can provide for yourself a living, if you can find your purpose and your passion, and if you can come up in your community, if you can do better, be better, and have better, and not destroy yourself, you're living a full life. I wish I was. Paul just told you this man is not living a full life, right? But he runs around here, and this is who y'all are cucking to. This is who you have up on the hierarchy. I don't even understand that. I don't even comprehend that. Somebody who is openly telling you, hey, I'm not living a full life either. I'm sure none of us are, but by his standards of, let's see, I have a job. I provide a living for myself. I know my passion and purpose. I come up in your community. I don't mean to toot right now, but you're looking at the presidente of the Sunday school class. And I know you may laugh, but that's a serious thing. I have to make sure that the ladies are okay. If anybody's in the hospital, or if anybody needs if they're sick, if they need a doctor's ride, if they need anything, I, as the president, need to provide that for them. That is coming up in my community. And I was voted that. I didn't even run for that. They just nominated me. Now, some of you may laugh and you may think by your standards, that's not something. But my life doesn't live by your standards. By my standards, that is something. That is something. And not you or not nobody else on this app can take it away from me. So check. The next one is do better, be better, have better. Again, I am meeting every single one of my goals. Some of them are taking a lot longer than I thought, and other ones are doing way quicker than I expected. That's the way life goes. Again, my measure is not by your measure, Paul. My measure is by my measure. And then you said to doing stuff not to destroy ourselves. Well, I'm not up here skydiving. I'm not up here shooting needles and other things into injecting up things into my body. Now, Paul's going to use the thing, well, you did it in 2020. That doesn't matter, Paul. Again, you are not my judge, nor will you ever condemn me. All of those things that you yourself just listed off, I meet that criteria. Not only do I meet that criteria, my children meet that criteria. And now I am blessed enough to see my grandchildren. And God willing, I will see them meet that criteria too. As a parent, you want your children to do better, to be better, and to have better than you. And that has already been accomplished, not with one, but with both of my sons. So by your level of words you just said, I'm all of that. My life is full and abundant, Paul. I will never let anything that you say to me affect me, harm me, get me upset, get me triggered. I'm not going to do that because you're not living a full life. And by your definition, I am. You would want that. You want that. This is why you don't like me. This is why you have that hate in your heart and you want to just direct it towards somebody, right? And then I was like, I didn't understand why Paul was so mad at me, right? I was like, man, I don't even go to this guy's channel. I don't even sit on panels with him. We really don't even hang out in the same rooms. But then I remember the Sergeant Curtis video that I did earlier in the week and where people were making fun of him. And then so today I was cleaning. I was like, and then how dare Paul? Because in the link that I dropped earlier, he was like saying horrible things about me too. And I was like, why is this guy coming for me? Right? And then I remembered why. Because when I looked at the video of Paul in the algorithm, it then began to give me, hang on one second. Where is it? Hang on. It began to give me other videos with him in it, right? And so I did a post. So he, of course, came into the algorithm, right? And so I did a post the other day. And then I remembered I said something like, it's the comments for me. So I get why Paul is mad at me, right? Yes. Off planet, we don't take it for granted. Off planet where we don't take it for granted. Quantum physics. What? Quantum days leave that makes them. Okay. Alrighty. I'm rocking with you. Oh, so it was the comments, right, guys? So guys, these are the I know in our Panelverse area, we can see somebody and we can think, oh, well, so-and-so likes them. They got the best numbers. They're this, they're that. And we can put them on a pedestal that they don't really need to be on. They don't need to be on that. And if you don't believe me, let's go and take a look. This is a conversation from a video 2 years ago about Paul talking about how to break free from the system. And just like the video I reviewed, somebody was arrested on the side of the road. And when they said, hey, why do you think you can travel this way? They said a YouTuber. He said, well, it was Paul and Slave. It worked for him. And so look at these comments. Do people actually believe this clown? Buddy, common law was in the 1700s. This it will not ever work. I put money on the fact that Paul was cited or arrested for the violations. Stop spreading bad information. There are way too many stupid people falling for this nonsense and getting arrested because of it. Nothing you say is true. It's irresponsible nonsense. Stop living your life on stupid. Bro, has this guy ever, Paul, has this ever worked once? This one, he's gotten a lot of people in trouble. Takes advantage of low IQ people. What a liar. Don't listen to people. You will get in trouble. Bro. So I made the post and I was like, it's the comments for me. It's because, bro, I want y'all to know, anytime now that Paul's videos are in my algorithm, anytime I see these comments, I'm cracking up. I even did another stream. There was some other posts. Oh yeah. Where's it at? Here's the video. Wait, did I take it? No, wait, where is it? Okay, here it is. Again, this is another video from one of Paul's, and it says this guy is a poster child of why a woman shouldn't drink or smoke while pregnant. The other one says, I can't believe there are stupid, ignorant people running around in this world. He needs to serve severe jail time. It's like Paul, I get it. I get why you're mad at me. So I get why you say the hateful things that you're saying to me right now. I want you to know that. I get it. But I also need you to know, bro, when I think you're anything, I look at these comments. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. So I don't know why we insist on putting that guy onto a pedestal. I really don't. I don't know why we insist on it. Because if we go here right now,
get a job, figure out your own passion and purpose in life, generate a livelihood and a living for yourself and others, and try to come up in this world with your community and do better and be better and have better and not destroy yourself in the process. If you, I think you got a full life, because I know I would.
If you're doing any of that, you have a full life. Don't let anybody like that try to belittle you. Don't let them do that to you. So if Paul or Gabe or TML or any of the other clowns think that I am going to be triggered by anything that you say about me, about any by anything, you got to admit that Gabe's background's all cool. Absolutely. He's a low vibrational person who those are his masks. He wants you to feel these happy, cool things, but he's really doing bad things, right? Do I think that Gabe hates me? No, I don't. In fact, I think that Gabe has issues, like anger issues and demons. Like we all have demons, right? Let's admit it. We all have self-battles, self-struggles, self-demons that we got to deal with. And let's be honest, some of them we can slay like nothing, and other ones are horrible, and it takes a lot out of us, right? But sometimes I wonder perhaps if the hate that he spews for me is really something that is just a battle he's facing. And just like the guy on Chuck's earlier said, that he's just looking for somebody to be angry at, and I happen to be somebody. Because you know what? If Paul hates me, if TML hates me, if Gabe hates me, if Snafu Snaps hates me, if Tarek hates me, if Bad Apple Media hates me, it's going to make any guy who's trying to look good for Paul, we just read the comments, look good to them. I'm not going to take any of you guys serious. I want you to know that. I want you are not going to ever get that out of me. It's just not going to happen. Never understood the rebranding NPC. You nailed it on the first one. Truth in advertising. I've overcome all of mine. Still a normal guy. Listen. I hear you. I hear you. You got to be strong. You have got to be strong in that. But you got to recognize them, right? Right? The ones that you've overcome. Did you recognize them at first, though? And I think that some people can't even see them. They are so lost in them. They are so blinded by them. They are blinded by the jealousy. They are blinded by hate. They are blinded by so many things. Hey, if you want to come up, and only you, I'll send you the link. You just let me know, because everybody's been going crazy for you. There's been an update. Snaps is no longer allowed on my panel. I don't know what happened. He's gone crazy again. And I'm not dealing with it, because this is my business. And you know, we've had talks before. This is my business. I'm not letting anybody come up here and dictate what I have going on. I'm not going to do it. And hang on one second. Hang on. All right, I got you. Hang on, guys. Oh my gosh, I got a lot going on. Do you want me to 1 second. Let me cam down real quick. Make sure to hit that like button. I think see, because I don't have it. I have to email it to myself first, and then I'm gonna send it to you. Because I am on here. Oh wait, I'm tripping. I can just do it from the phone. My goodness. I never send these private. I just opened the link. But I'm not trying to be in here with it because I'm tired of letting people come up here and throw me off my game, get me out of rhythm of what I've got going on because they got some weird ass agenda that's got nothing to do with me. I'm sick and tired of it. And I'm not going to deal with it no more. So I was addressing Snaps last night, and of course he had a meltdown as always. And then he went over TML. He's having another freaking breakdown over. Oh yeah, so he's having a meltdown over me on his spot. And then the thing he has to bring your name up, Flo. Like, oh, you never overtalk Flo. It's weird, bro. It's weird. All right, I got that sent to him. He's gonna be coming up. I got you. I sent it. Crying when he loses a fake money game. Imagine he doing a real fight, right? Why do you think he does the award shows? Because he has nothing. Award shows. Yeah. Again, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, did you get it? Yeah, you did. What up, homie?
What's going on?
Dude, the planet's changed. The planet's changed. Everybody went crazy. I found this video of this sergeant that I like to watch who always critiques solve citizens' arrest.
Mm-hmm.
And remember the video from like 3 years ago of where the guy got arrested on the side of the road and the cop
He's going to fall enslaved.
Yes. And so I reviewed it because I didn't realize I had never seen it before. Then OTW comes out of retirement and they do this stream. They critique a picture I have in the background. Like, it's the weirdest thing ever. And then TML is making a live. I go up there. He does weird shit, gets mad at me. Then NPC does a stream and he takes things that I've said out of context and clips them to make it sound like I'm saying vulgar things about myself and Yolanda. Like, it's really weird, but I'm not about to let not one of these guys harass me or get me triggered or get me like, I wish I had funnier clowns. I really do, but I've got like the lowest of the low clowns. What's that saying?
Sad clowns work too.
No, they don't. They're annoying. I want happy clowns.
You know what made me a happy clown was coming out after 2 weeks and scrolling around and seeing that you're still doing your slow form of antagonism.
I don't know if no. Listen, I'm sick and tired of these people. I'm sick and tired of these men think that they are going to dominate me or control anything I do. And if I go, like, there seems to be a lot of jealousy. If someone goes to this panel and why are you talking to them and cupcaking with them? Then they want to have a weird ass narrative about it. I'm not dealing with it. So I went the other night to say, hey, I actually apologized on behalf of Snafu Snaps to OG and TML for the things that he did. And then, of course, he freaked out and told me that I needed to get right with God. And I'll be damned if I let that guy ever say something like that to me. He lost his mind. So
it was bound to happen. It was a matter of time before Snafu turned. Snafu always bites the hand that feeds him.
What is that about? That is weird. I don't know why NPC's being his low vibrational self. I don't know why. Well, I guess I know why Paul's being. I can't help it. And of course, that was a good little listen because he's like, all these other videos, they get over like that. Like the Sergeant video that I watched, it's a 2-month-old video. It's already at 910,000 views. But they won't ever get in the room with me. You know how he does.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not dealing with it. I'm putting my foot down. I'm letting people know you can do what you want to do, but you're not going to get me out of character. You're not going to condemn me.
Yeah, I'm just catching up. I don't know what it is. You know how I check out, so
I know.
I don't know what's going on. I just see that.
There's so many of you could review the OTW and conversation.
Literally, since I've gotten on here, I've gotten 3 text messages saying, "Here, review this. Here, review this. Here, review this."
Yeah, so you could definitely do that. I know a lot of people have been missing you, but I also know how you are, and I recognize that you need to take a break from this shit because this shit can be draining. It can be time consuming. It could be a lot of things. It could fuck with you if you don't get control of it. That's why I have to draw this line with Snafu Snaps. That's why I need to make this bold statement. No matter what narrative you create about me, it's not going to affect me. And I
personally have an issue with tunnel vision, and so I do need to just pop myself away from the screen altogether periodically because I'll get pulled into that sort of whatever it is.
Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have to have people are lost without you flow.
But also, you all probably need a break from me too sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ, this dude ever shut the fuck up?
Well, considering there's like not many other options, 10th man. Like that's pretty much where everybody's at, which yay, I never go there. So I just kind of been doing my own thing. But let me give you some breaking news here. Guess who I will be meeting later this month?
Who's that?
Ezra and Landry.
No.
I finally got trapped. So
you better put like one of those tile GPS locators on yourself or something.
Bro, I'm all like, oh.
I don't know how far you are from New Orleans, but I'll be in New Orleans at the end of the month too, by the way.
Oh, that's only 4 hours away.
Okay. It's still a little bit of ways, but yeah, my cousin's getting married, so we're going down.
That's gonna be fun. Hope you have a great break. Oh, namaste the ways. Are you gonna do anything tonight or tomorrow?
I did have a good break. Probably not tonight. I'm honestly just wandering around in my underwear waiting for Katie to get home and feed me.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing ever changes. Probably not tonight. I popped up here. I popped up on 10th Man's. Talked to Sarah for a little bit. So I'm just kind of like re-emerging, but probably tomorrow I'll do something.
Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I just wanted to come out here and just kind of get that off my chest because this is what they want. But like listening to Paul, like, and seeing his, like, I don't understand why there's that hierarchy. So I just wanted to come and state my position and go on about my way.
Yeah. I didn't catch most of the hierarchy stuff. I do think, like, I would agree with your criticism. I didn't really catch most of it, so I don't know if the criticism was accurately placed. But the way that you framed letting somebody else take control of your panel from you, I do agree with that criticism. Like, I feel like what you said was accurate.
Yeah. That was the criticism is stop saying that channel's for your son to go back and review your life. And if that's the case, stop do better things than clip up horrible clips about me and let people run over you. The hierarchy, and that's why I showed those comments about Paul, because I don't know why we think like that when we're the only ones that think like that, or they are.
Paul's pushy. He's got a pushy personality, and he puts people on their heels. Right? It's sort of a shock and awe interaction style. But you know, if you're not shocked, then it's just. But the other thing about Paul is, like, you know, if you want Paul to come around, you have to allow him to win that game. Otherwise, he just won't go there.
Yeah, that's a weird game that men play. That's just a game y'all play.
I don't know that I would agree that that's a man game.
What is it?
It's a game, but I don't think that men play that game.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't know what his deal is. I just wanted to do that in snaps. piss off Snap some more because he's just being a little shithead, and just let him know.
How's the clutch fund coming any closer?
I think Bad Apple Media is made a proposition for him, but
Oh, Lord.
yeah, I know that's just scary in itself.
Hmm.
But other than that, I just wanted to review that clip about Paul saying that having a job, having your purpose and passion, and making a livelihood, coming up with your community, doing better, being better, having better, and not destroying yourself. By his own definition, I have a full life, so I can't allow anyone to don't gaslight me and tell me I don't when you see me.
Right. Oh, yeah, and he will gaslight. He does use those talking points as a gaslight and kind of a crudgeon, but
yeah.
But that's the game. So
That's the game we play on this internet. And then I had to pull out that old clip I have of the rules of the Panelverse. Like, don't get, it's nobody's job to defend you. So take control of yourself. Well, I do appreciate you coming up. I'm about to end the show. I don't even want to go too long on it. I just
thank you for having me up. Good to be back. Salute to the chat, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Alrighty, guys. So thank you so much to Flow State coming out tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for you sitting here listening to me as I try to navigate my way on this app. It can be challenging at times, and it can be disappointing at times, and then other times it can go great and be beautiful. No matter what, though, it's always a crazy ride. To my clowns. To my clowns, I want you guys to know that I wish I had better clowns. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm disappointed in the tactics that y'all use when it comes to trying to discredit me. You're not accurate in the things that you say. You're actually manipulative and conniving in the things that you say about me. I wish that you gentlemen could at least be honest and critique me on why you have an issue with me instead of just making up these false narratives about me. However, as my daddy used to always say, I can shit in one hand and I can want in the other, and you let him know which one fills up first. And I do believe it would be the one I'd shit in. I think that you guys are just stuck in your low vibrational state, and I do hope that you get out of it. I hope that whatever it is you're going having problems with, I hope you're able to find your way through that, and I hope you get out of the state of this loop of hatred. Not necessarily hatred for me, but just hatred for yourselves. Do I take suggestions for the show? Please, all suggestions are welcomed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. At this point, I'm still developing on who I am. I'm still finding my way. I know I'm being consistent on my morning lives on Lent. With that being said, I still got the clown up. My bad. With that being said, I do want to play this one clip. This isn't the ending clip, but I do want you guys, because there's 7 clowns. Like I said, I've only addressed 3 of them. That was TML. I addressed NPC. 4 of them. I addressed Snaps and I addressed Paul. The other 3 aren't even worth addressing, actually, myself. However, they are worth playing this clip for, because I think this is the type of individuals that we are dealing with in some cases. Not everyone, but in some of them. Again, this isn't the ending clip. I will be back.
The media, man, it is one hell of an entity. It really can have you thinking that the bad people are good and the good people are bad. So what do we say to that? Well, it's interesting because what happened to Michael Jackson could never happen today, right? Back when all this was going on in the early 2000s, the media ran things. They completely controlled our minds. I, too, was warped to believe that Michael Jackson was a pedophile, and not that Michael Jackson had picked a fight with some very powerful people who have a leg in the media, who can make things appear and make things go away with the snap of their fingers. And since then, there have been a lot of artists who have tried to speak out about this type of mafia behavior, where when people don't get what they want, they will take everything from you and ruin you to turn the king of pop, to leave him desolate and broke at the end of his career is a crime. But here's the thing that I will say. They can lie, they can steal, they can deceive, but they can never create, because these people do not have the creator force within them, because Michael Jackson was right when he said that these people are devilish. All they can ever do is try to dissuade the masses via lies, and to go to sleep every night knowing that you are a liar, that you have no creative force within you, that you will always have to steal from people who actually do have talent. You will always have to lie about people who actually do have that creator force. That's a sad eventual ending for those individuals as well.
Indeed, a sad ending for those individuals as well. And although she was talking about the mainstream media, let us never forget that YouTube is media. Perhaps it's media on the micro level. However, just like she was saying, that mafia mentality, that is exactly what I believe some experience myself on this. There seems to be the mafia of men who have that mentality of we're going to try to deceive people. We're going to try to slander you and get people not to like you because you're not doing what we want you to do. You're not following in line like we want you to do. I think that is total crap. I think, like Candace Owens said, that they are cut off from the creative one. And when they are cut off from that, they just go around looking for somebody to steal it from. And it gives them life and energy, as the clip said. What was the suggestion? Thank you. Yes, Hank will be letting me know. Hank, make sure to let me know what that suggestion was, please. I think that it's by any means am I telling anyone not to go and watch NPC or TML or Paul Enslaved or the other goofballs. But what I am saying is I don't like them. But that does not mean that you shouldn't like them. And in fact, you might even like them and see value in them. And that is good. That is good, because at the end of the day, everybody needs somebody. And I'm not talking about in a relationship way. I'm just talking about someone on their side to be like, all right, man, I got you. I'm here with you. I'm rocking with you. Again, Snafu Snaps, I still rock with you, but at the end of the day, this is my platform, and I'm not going to allow you to come and vomit it, your negativity onto it. Just like Candace Owens was saying, you can try to slander me, you can try to deceive other people about me, but you're never going to move me or sway me, because at the end of the day, I'm what's up, Cynthia. I came in this bitch being me. I'm going to go out being me. With that being said, yes, thank you. Make sure if you guys want to hear, I am working on a story for you. I actually got 2 stories I'm working on, but I'm still also doing my morning Lent. Again, when Dominic, one of the viewers, said, be aware during Lent, it is confusing. It's hard to be so positive and just in the morning to sometimes at night happen to address these things. But I didn't want to come up here and slander them and be like, oh, well, I think this, and this. Not as much as I wanted just to expose, by your own words, Paul, I'm living a fulfilled life. And I want you to take note of that and maybe check yourself, buddy. Yes. Any questions, please? Any suggestions, good or bad, please leave them down. Now, this is the clip I am going out with.
I want to have a conversation, man, about this internet shit. It gets dark. It's important, man. Sometimes you gotta step away from this internet shit. This bullshit really be a reflection of, it's a mirror. It's how I feel about not necessarily just the Panelverse, but the internet as a whole. More often than not, the quote unquote friendships that you find on the internet are fictitious. They really not finna hold you down. They just waiting on an opportunity. It's parasocial relationships. This internet shit, it's for the birds for the most part. You're gonna meet a couple solid individuals here and there, but man, it gotta be some grace that's given to a certain extent. Let's be some decent human beings, especially around the holiday season, fool. So many people claim to be Christians and, followers of Christ and this, that, and the third, but living their whole lives, especially on the internet, the furthest away from being Christ-like. Isn't that the objective of being a Christian? it's kind of like it's like the objective is to fall in line with the principles and the guidelines that Christ left us. Like, be a decent human being. If this shit got a hold of you to the point where you have lost compassion, you have lost like any sense of just being a decent human being. Like, bro, I remember my dad told me some shit one time. When you live in your life, you like lay down some footsteps that you will be proud to walk back through again. Or when you have a son one day, that you will be okay with him walking in. You know, the same footsteps that you did. And of course, like, man, ain't nobody perfect. But that little mantra right there, like, I think about that, especially now I'm a father, you know. We get on the internet, man, this shit is for entertainment. It's not, you ain't supposed to be, like, busting people down and doing bullshit like that. Like, what are you doing? When's the last time you went outside and touched some grass? Well, I just think, you know what I mean, just for everybody, man, I want y'all to do better. You know, don't get so attached to this internet shit that you get outside of your character. Like, don't do that, man. That's out. And if you get to that point, it's okay to press that big red button and just step away for a minute. Go get centered. Go outside. You know, I'm finna pull up to my destination right now, man. But listen, God bless y'all. Make sure you keep God first. I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You know, resolution, man. Let's just be a better version of ourselves. You know what I mean? Not even tomorrow, like right now.